Greetings, good morning to everybody. I'm waking up. My son and wife are getting ready to go to work and school. Not necessarily in that order, but actually, yeah, in that order. And I fixed my acoustic guitar. Thank you. Where's the applause at? I gotta hit the button. I fixed my acoustic guitar. Yeah. I don't know if it's applauding or not because I can't hear anything unless I put headphones in, but I'm going to assume I hit the right one. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right, so I was saying now that I fixed my guitar, which was fucked up last time, and I didn't get to do any songs much, maybe once, twice. Yeah, I'm on the podcast. Just fair warning. The radio, yeah, I would. Huh?
Can you do the dishes for me today?
Yes, of course I'll do the
I'm
dishes.
exhausted and I'm going to be...
I usually do them when I see it. Yeah, I will. I didn't do them yesterday.
Especially when
I think I usually throw them in if I see them piling up. What's that, baby?
Especially when I'm done.
Yeah, I know you're both tired. I'm going out busking today, though.
You can at least do the dishes for me.
Yeah, I do all that. You know, I don't know if you even noticed when I ran out last time to the road trip up to Virginia Beach.
I did.
Yeah, you noticed? I did the dishes and
I can tell when you do the dishes because the dishes are done.
Yeah.
I don't have to do them, but... Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Yeah, I'm on the podcast. You know what I called this episode?
I don't know, dishes?
The Ledging of Christopher Flash. Ledging? Like when you write on something. And I put the Helmo tattoo on my head on the picture.
I already told you I don't want to hear about your stupid...
And then I said, say Helmo to my... Oh, it's a topic for now, but it'll go away. The Helmo...
Topic for now, it's been your topic all week.
Yeah, not on here, I don't think.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
It's been a topic for me all week. That's what I'm talking about.
So I said, say Helmo to my little friend who's riding... I said, what did I write on there? The description. I put, say Helmo to my little friend who's now riding on my head or something like that. And then I said, I wish my wife was there instead. But it wasn't all rhymed like that. You get the joke. My son is in the other room. He doesn't get these jokes. He's too young. So it's not inappropriate. I hope.
Really?
You got to eat in the lunchroom. Why, you haven't been eating in the lunchroom?
They have to get their lunch from the cafeteria and bring it to their classroom. Because of COVID.
Yeah,
okay.
we got to eat in the lunchroom yesterday.
Well, that's exciting.
Well, that's cool.
I wish
I guess to get more comfy.
I started doing that because, oh my God, you won't believe the mess they leave behind.
Oh, yeah, and you're the one you're going to?
All of them.
Kelly is a teacher. Substitute.
All of them. They just, leave their shit everywhere. Just all over the floor, all over the desks.
Yeah.
Apple cores, forks and stuff like that. It's just everywhere. Raised by animals or something. I don't know. And I have to clean up before my next period comes in.
I remember that stuff you used to tell me you did when you were in school and you guys were making just as bad a mess. What did you do? You used to poke holes in each other's sodas or something like that? If somebody did that to you once.
He would crush my can and it would always put a hole on it when you crush it. But I would just put my finger over it so to keep it from smelling out and drying real fast. It was no big deal.
And you guys would do food fights and stuff. We never did that in my school. We were all uptight up north.
Cleaned it.
Okay.
Nice clean Bob.
Kelly's from the Carolinas and I'm from Philadelphia. What is it? In East Philadelphia, born and raised. I'm a comedian of a different shade. The opposite shade. Hi, pumpkin.
Don't you have a scalp to talk about?
A what?
Don't you have a scalp to talk about?
No, I actually did talk about it, I think, on the last one. But this one, I wanted to bring it up one last time because I had a better picture to share. So I made it the picture on this episode. And the mysterious, angry, whacked out Elmo tattoo on my head. I think it's a tattoo.
Not only he can see.
No, it's clear now. I'm actually getting people starting. One person actually said on Facebook, my friend has the same tattoo.
It's called a joke.
I couldn't find it anywhere.
It's called a joke.
No, you haven't seen the new one. I really cleared it up. I really cleared. You could see it. She can't see it, but I cleared it up this time. Made it so dark around it. You know what I got to do? I realized it's a negative. I got to try to put the negative effect on it and flip it positive, and it would be even more visible, I think.
Just grow your hair out.
Here, let me show you real quick.
No.
I'm growing my hair out. Definitely. I wanted to grow. I didn't even want to cut it this short. I did this because I messed it up.
Every time I cut your hair, you cut it even shorter, and you ruin it, and I have to fix it.
Yeah, but I messed it up, though. Here.
I don't
Last
care.
look. Just one last look. Tell me you don't see it.
I honestly could not care less.
But do you see it? You see that? Look, there's the joint, his nose, his big buggy eyeball, looking over his shoulder, the eyebrow. It's a Muppet of some kind. I guess it's an Helmo.
I already told you.
I see the knife, the hilt.
I already told you. It's like reading clouds. Your hairline is like a fingerprint.
But that's
and I
really
see
obvious.
Cyclops.
And you see the frown. He's like an angry frown.
I see Cyclops eating a sheep.
Oh, I see that too, actually, now that you mention it. But you didn't see the real drawing. I saw the real drawing somewhere. But, yeah, it's disturbing. Because I don't know how the hell it got on there. I don't know if my head just, like, spontaneously combusted it out, like, from parasites, from memory or something. Maybe parasites came to the surface of my skull and, like, made the picture by scribbling around from memory, from the Albemarle. I really hate the Albemarle gel. ADJ, they call it. Ugh, they were so friggin'. I was in there for 4 months, and it doesn't make any sense because and I had 2 release dates. They moved it up like 15 days at the last minute. I had a whole new, and I said, well, to one of the guards, I went up to him and said, well, can half of me go home then, since today's my release date and there's another release date, 15 days from now? And he just smirked and laughed a little and walked away. Looked like Woody from Toy Story. Sheriff Woody, we call him. Nice guy, though.
You're a good boy. Yeah, you slept good.
Bridget talks Spanish, and I think Diana too.
Talk what?
I think Bridget talks Spanish.
Oh, Spanish.
And even Bridget.
I'm on my radio show, not radio show, but podcast.
Diana.
Wannabe radio.
Yeah.
That's my son, Christopher.
Gonna be exhausting day as usual.
Eat the
You don't have
pig.
to teach 8th grade today.
Well, what are you teaching this time?
I don't think
8th grade
many
English.
people could deny the picture on this thing. It's
I
crazy.
have to work again tomorrow.
You don't?
I do.
Why do you have to?
I already have a job.
You already signed up for it, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's all right. As long as I can. Is it at the same place?
No, I think it's Fractalis.
Wait, you're
Oh,
working
okay.
out my-
Do I have to worry about getting home then?
I have to figure out how I can take Christopher home.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. You're working at my school tomorrow?
Let me check.
Oh, wait, yeah, you can bring him home with you, so that's good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stick to these 2 schools.
Cool.
This
Mommy's
one I
going to be
get
at school
home-
with you tomorrow.
This one,
That's awesome.
I get home before he does, and in Fractalis, I can just take him home with me. So either way, I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, you'd be looking.
In other words, your services are obsolete.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Great. Does
minute.
this mean I got to go back to PA now?
No.
If you'll be working
Good,
at
'cause
my school, that means you
I
have
had
to
a
tell
PA,
my
but your
van
mom took
to
it.
be driving me to school.
Yeah, apparently I will be
Trash
in
Rodney
Mrs.
took it.
Jones' class, 3rd grade.
Oh, I think I know.
You were in Pectolis in 4th grade, so
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, I'll be working in my school.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
that's cool. It's not all it's cracked up to be, though. You know,
I
Joanne,
don't even know the teacher.
Aunt Joanne, or Godmommy Joanne. Joanne, he calls it
You
Joanne.
realize your radio show is on.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking like this, explaining everything. Gotta give background to the things
Hey,
you talk
Mommy,
about.
If
But
you'll be working
her
at
mom
my
worked at a school.
tomorrow,
She
then
liked it
that
at first.
means, that means you can drive me to school from now on.
Only when I work in Pectolis.
Yeah, Mommy has. Oh no!
No, as
Here
long
comes
as
the drama, the morning
as long
drama.
as the
The
it's
cat's
on
gonna
hardwood
puke.
floor. As long as
Don't
it's on
puke.
hardwood floor, I don't care. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
No, I'll clean it. I clean.
Oh, look
I
at
got
you
children.
doing dishes and cleaning up cat vomit today.
You know I do everything every day when I'm the
Hey,
stay-at-home
Mommy.
one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did. I've been doing it since I moved in. What are you
You
talking
do
about?
it once in a blue moon.
What? No, I do not. You're so full of it. I do everything when you are working and when I'm working. You do everything.
Yeah.
You do you even said it to me. You said the only thing you ever had to do was mop the floors because I don't mop them well. I just sweep.
Molly's not interested anymore. She kind of grew out of that.
You got to be more grateful.
Molly.
I'm grateful that I'm working and paying all the bills.
Molly.
No, you're not paying all the bills. Remember,
I'm grateful that
I've got retrograde.
A whole $100 in my bank account to last me for the rest of the month.
Yeah,
yay!
That's why I go busking, because I can make the bucks busking, and maybe this podcast will pay off one day.
Mommy.
But the busking is a daily pay. You don't have to wait for it.
You'll have to drive me to school if you were working at my school, Pectolis, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
No, you will be taking the van tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Because I have to leave before you do.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, why can't he could ride with you, couldn't he? Well, yeah.
No, because he'll be there too early. Students are
late.
not allowed to walk in the doors until 7 o'clock.
But you don't leave till 6:45, and that's the same. You leave the same time the van does every day.
No, I've been leaving at 6:45 because some of these classes are just. I have to look at the rubric and stuff. It takes time.
Oh, okay.
And I have to find the classroom.
Yeah. And you don't know where they drop them off at and all that too.
Oh, I don't care about that with the older kids. The older kids, they just find their own way. I don't have to do a lot of hand holding with middle school.
Well, actually, at school, I think they do have signs on their doors that tell who's teacher's class.
Yeah, that's how I do it. It's just this particular school is split in two, and it's pretty big. And the doors are locked.
At school, I always have to switch. First, I start with Miss Pilgrim, and then I switch to Miss Mayo, and then last I go switch to Miss Laser. Miss Laser's, which would be math.
That's what middle school's like.
Which is in the hallway, right?
Yeah, that's what middle school's like.
Please tell me when I'm in middle school, will still be free classes I have to go to.
Yeah, but you won't have recess anymore.
Wait,
what?
There's no recess in middle school.
There isn't? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, there isn't. You just have lunch. That's right.
Even when I'm 6th grade?
Yeah,
so you have an extra long lunch. You can go and wander around.
Not an extra long lunch.
An hour though,
they
right?
They have this thing called...
Excuse me.
Well, in this particular school, it's Encore. It's kind of like a free period.
Encore is the food they serve, probably.
In 6th grade.
Or lower grade.
I didn't see any loggers or anything in middle school in the school I'm working at.
Grade D, but edible.
Well, I have a question.
I actually saw that on a school box.
Okay.
Of meat one time.
Wait, 6th grade middle
The box
school?
in the trash. Behind my high school.
After
Grade
6th grade?
D, but edible. Okay, baby.
I love you.
I love you too.
Have
a good day.
Have a good day. Please do my dishes.
Alright. You know, you act like
Very
I do.
much.
I do. I will.
Oh, my man should be.
I'm going to do them like they did him in, Don't Tell
Where's
Mom the
my car
Babysitter's
keys?
Dead.
Keys.
Don't ask me. Did
You
I?
took
Oh
my
shoot! I
car.
did take your car. Okay.
I better have gas.
I didn't even use much gas at all. I don't think. I don't think I used any gas.
Hey, come on, hurry.
I'm looking. You're not late. You're full of it. It's early yet. I don't know. They're not in there. They must be in the other room, in the office room, studio room. Excuse me. I'm hurrying. I know. Christopher gets on my butt too, because he doesn't like it when Mommy gets upset. There you go. Right where I left them. I know.
Just like you love yours. That is not my keys.
You just don't want to hear you
That is
yell.
not my keys.
Yes, they are.
Those are not my keys. Go get my keys.
Aren't yours mixed up though? Aren't they the pink ones right here?
Give me
That's
my
not yours?
keys.
Oh. I'm Confucius. Confucius says, here's the right ones.
Mine's got the Mickey Mouse
Instead.
and the cute kitty cat and everything. I mean, come on, how do you mistake that? Bye, baby. I love you.
Love you.
Bye, Daddy. I love you.
Bye, Mommy. I love you. Be a good teacher.
Be a good teacher. Never. I'm the evil, scary witch. Oh, the kids hate me.
Daddy. Did you keep the kitties?
If the kids start getting bad, rowdy, just, unbutton the top couple buttons.
There's a kitty right by the door.
Class got real quiet when Miss Erblatt, my old teacher, used to sit on the desk in her mini skirt and cross her legs back and forth. Bye. Love you. Oh,
chilly.
It's chilly out here. It's cold.
The van ain't here yet, but it should be here.
Yeah, it should be here soon.
Oh, winter's coming. Winter break.
Yeah, winter's coming. Is that snow? Or rain? Do you hear that? I heard crinkliness. Drips. No cats.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm on the air still, I forgot. Okay, maybe I'll take a break. How do I take a break on this thing? So I can say bye to my son. And... Is it frozen? You don't have the windshield wiper fluid? That melts it. Spray your windshield wiper fluid. There you go. New driver. She's only been driving like her. You didn't know that? Bye. Silly mommy. The everyday dramas of the low-class American white family. Yeah, your bus will be here soon. They've been coming earlier, I thought. I'm not wearing any underwear under these jammies. I should really go inside, but I don't want to leave you by yourself. Yeah, there's your van. Perfect timing. There she goes. Bye, Mommy. We love you. That's your van, right? There you go, baby. That's your van. Give me a kiss. Bye, baby. I love you. Be a good boy. Bye, Mommy. All right. The morning goodbyes are done. I'm waving and shite. Sorry for the silence. I hate dead air, but... Okay, dead air over with. Now I can go back to everything else, whatever that may be. I have no idea. I'm alone again, except with the kitty cats who puked on the floor again. Ugh. When are you gonna die already, BB? You're so old. Just kidding. I don't want you to die for real. Yes, you're so old though. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you survive when you throw everything up. What are you surviving on? Meow. A cat sounds like a bartender female who's been working at the same bar for like 40 years and smoking cigarettes and breathing in everyone else's cigars and cigarettes. She's got a meow that, is aged well beyond her years even. Right, BB? Meow. She actually says hello. She'll say hello. Meow. She's got so much emotion behind her meows. Her meows actually... I know. See, she responds to human tone. I think she hears the tones and knows... She can't say the words, but she understands by tones. And she responds by tones. She's very emotional with her raggedy old cancer-stricken sounding voice box. Meow. Right, BB? We call her BB Floof. Not much floof left on you, though. You got patchy hair here and there. You look like Patchy the Pirate. Yes, you do. Are you ready, kids? Oh. Ooh, lives on the linoleum and has lots of fleas. BB Floof cat. Puking all over the goddamn plate. I can't think of anything that rhymes. Too early, sorry. moving on to the other room now. Leave her eat in peace. Hopefully soon to rest in peace instead of puking in peace. Just kidding. We love her. She's just a pain in the ass. Okay. Where was I? Guitar, right. Yeah. How much time do I got left on this thing? I try to do as long episodes as I can so I can maximize my dollar. Because, I've got, what is it, 24 minutes left. And I like to maximize it because I pay a monthly fee for it. And once it's on Spotify and iTunes and all them other things, it stays on there, I believe, even after you stop paying the monthly fee. So I'm trying to get in as many episodes as I can. I think I'm up to I don't know. The count is wrong, by the way. So if there's missing numbers or anything, there's no missing episodes. It's just that it automatically skips to the next number. It'll skip over a number if you don't completely finish making a draft. So if you delete a draft, that number is gone and it goes to the next one anyway automatically. I can change it, but sometimes I forget. I miss them. So if you see any missing numbers, there's no missing episodes. There shouldn't be anyway. Of course, how would you know? I guess you just listen to it for continuity. Now, where's my friggin' pick at? Yes, sir. There it is. I didn't wave goodbye. I feel bad, but I don't want to leave dead air on. I don't know why this thing matters to me. I've never even more been focused on music my whole wannabe career. Now I'm trying to light a cigarette with my retarded torch. Hey, who's retarded? The torch or the one trying to say the word torch who can't say torch? Light. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Cigarette lit. Okay. I've got to quit these things. They're terrible for you. Okay, where was I? Guitar, right. Oh, by the way, the PR or whatever the heck, I'm calling it retarded. I don't care. It's a word. Get over it. Words are words. Don't matter what you're offended by. The word has the same meaning. Meaning is meaning. If you say a word that means something, unless you're saying it in a derogatory way, like yelling at somebody or with emotion behind it, of anger or whatever, it just means the word. I get so annoyed at that when people say, okay, we're not saying retarded anymore. We're saying slow or whatever. They keep changing it. It only matters if you're using it in anger or to belittle somebody. It doesn't matter if you're friggin' saying it just as a word to mean the word, what it means. Slow person, retarded, whatever. It is what it is. If you hate the word, that means you hate yourself. That's not our problem. It's like me. People call me white. I'm not going to go, I prefer to be called Caucasian. Who gives a shit? It's the same thing. Okay, where was I? I guess I fixed this guitar, which I Frankensteined it together. That needs to be adjusted again because the strings are still settling. Hold on a second, put my cigarette tray thing holder. Cross between a cigarette holder and an ashtray. What's that noise? It's like a motorcycle starting up. A little cold to be out on the bike. There we go. Alright, what do I feel like playing today? Dirty joke there, but I'll restrain because, it gets old after a while. Some jokes don't have to be made. I'm trying to learn that golden rule. Damn this thing. I did this a while yesterday, and I don't mean to keep doing it, but I'll try to talk while I do it this time because it gets boring. See, I got a bunch of strings strapped together with other pieces of strings because I had no strings. They were too short, the ones I had. They were taken off my old guitar. So I had to like grab an old string and tie it through the nut at the end of the string, and then, you know, tie it in a knot and make it reach to the spindle at the top. Very ghetto, but it's a francamine anyway. What is it, tacamine? Yeah, it's a francamine. I call it a francamine. Made out of 2 different tacamines. Even has bolts through its neck. Literally. Where the thing cracked at the bottom, I had to put a bunch of screws through it, piece it together with wood glue, and it's not too bad looking considering, I guess. I like the body better though because the body is a dreadnought. Dreadnought? Yeah, I think that's what they call it. And it's got bassier, fuller sound, it's louder. The other guitar had a better neck. So I got a better neck going, a better body, and now I'm happy. If only I could get a better head for my face. One that doesn't have tattoos mysteriously all over it. I look like Darth Maul. They're all done with invisible tattoo ink, I think. But I just discovered them and I'm very disturbed by them. But, you know, it is what it is, right? That's just another day in my life. Makes for good radio fodder, though. and a hemorrhoid on that one, huh? Ew. That's nasty. Trailer park nasty. Who's the comedian that says that? There's a comedian named, I don't know what her name is, but she makes that joke all the time. She's funny as hell. Oh, I'll try to remember for next time, like anyone cares. No one's listening anyway, right? Yeah. But yeah, that was Karma Police Radio. One of the ones I do on busking and stuff. Or attempting to busk. When somebody, when some crazy person ain't coming up to me. I had, like, the last couple times I went, like, 5 different people. And then now they're on a rotation. And I'm like, I gotta stay away from this area for a little while. But they come up and they talk and they just talk and they talk. I'm trying to play and I'm trying to make tips. Nobody's gonna tip me while I'm talking. But I love everybody that comes up. But I don't mean to complain. I like talking to people, but sometimes there's people that just won't go away. It's like when you're trying to work, at a real job, and you can't focus on it without cutting your fingers off. And somebody keeps talking next to you, and it's like, I'm trying not to cut my fingers off, or some other appendage that might get caught in it. I used to work in a machine shop, a welding shop actually. I was a welder. Until I got taken out of work because of health issues and all that crap. But I'm healthier again now for some reason. Not totally healthy. I still got my back issues and all that. I guess I'm healthy because I'm not working. There we go. Yeah, I was getting MetLife long-term disability thing till I'm 65, and now they're trying to drop me. So of course we got a lawsuit. And I guess I can't talk about that. I don't know. But yeah, I've got like 8 years of medical records and a freaking note from a neurosurgeon saying that I can't work, and then they can't do surgery, it would be too risky and all this stuff. And so hopefully it'll be open and closed as far as settlements go, so I don't have to go to court, but it is what it is. What time is it now? I got 11 minutes still? Damn. It's hard to fill up. I could make a joke there. I'm not going to. I got too many dirty jokes as it is. I got to keep my mind out of that gutter. They're not really dirty, though. What's dirty about the human nature, natural things? You know what I mean? What's dirty is, I guess what's dirty to me is being mean, anger, doing things, hurting other people, forcing people to do things they don't want to do. That's the type of thing that bothers me. Like, I got this whole self-religion thing. I personally believe that all you need to do, I ain't religious, this ain't no religious attempt at a religious speech or show or anything like that, but I do have my beliefs, and I like to preach them in there, squeeze them in there once in a while, because it gives hope, I think. If somebody was to follow it and believe it, follow the fucking, follow this blind guy, follow my lead. No, I'm not trying to do any crap like that, but I talk sometimes about it because I had health issues and I think I was gonna die, and now it went away, so I gotta be kind of religious and grateful for it. I don't know what's still gonna happen. We're all gonna die eventually, but I don't want to die too quick. But things seem to be going well. With the lump I had on my scrotal sac wall, or whatever the hell it was, it went away, and the lymph nodes went away. Didn't have to have them cut out or anything, which is nice. But what else was I going into after that? Sorry, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. With a cigarette hanging out my mouth, sorry. Can't enunciate correctly when I have a cigarette hanging out of my mouth. Bad habit. I've got to start doing it like this now, more clearly. Sometimes I listen back and I'm like, Jesus, I'm mumbling way too much. That's just because I'm so used to nobody listening, so I just mumble everything because I got to say it. It's like a Tourette syndrome thing. But yeah, back to the point I was trying to make was I believe personally that all laws and all, like the 10 Commandments and all that crap, I think they all can be summed up into one simple thing, one simple rule if you think about it. all the ones that are on the Ten Commandments can anyway, and all the laws in the country, except the ones that try to force someone to do something they don't want to do because someone else wants them to do it. Those are the bullshit ones, I think. It's like God gave us free will, so they say, which we do have, obviously. We have free will, and he expects us to give it back to others. In other words, live and let live. I don't know, I might have talked about this on the last show. I don't remember, but it's important now, I think, to me anyway, personally. Because, free will, I guess, I think I did talk about this. I don't want to drone on about it. I might have talked to my wife about it. Like, what if that was the only requirement to get into heaven? Wouldn't that, raise people's hopes up that they could get into it? Like, I would think that, and if you think about it, murder, that's imposing your will onto another. It's you're willing them to be dead and they don't want to be dead. It covers that one. It covers all the important ones, the ones that matter. Like rape, even. You're forcing your will onto another, So I imagine that's really, I think all the other things came out of it maybe to make it more confusing. If say there is a God and a Satan, good and evil. We know there's evil, so there's got to be good, right? Say there is good and evil. I would imagine that God would want people to know it's easier to get in and than they think, and I would imagine the evil would want people to, the evil entity or evil itself, whatever it is, would want people to think it's difficult. They want to discourage and kill hope or faith. Hope, faith, same thing. But yeah, you'd want to, I'd think that, that makes sense, right? So why would God want to make it so difficult as to make people go, I can't never do that. That's impossible. So you watered it down, made it real complicated to kill people's hope, I imagine, is what we're dealing with. And this is my own personal belief, but I think that, free will is all we have to give, Don't impose our will on others. Don't try to force anybody physically or by threats. I ponder this stuff all the time. I don't know why, but I was pondering it the other day, and I'm like, well, what if you make a request to somebody, like, could you please help me with this? And that's not, or if you're teaching somebody something, that's not imposing your will. It's just a suggestion and teaching, education. But when you start grabbing them by the hair, and, tying them up to a chair, that's imposing your will. Or saying, I'm going to kill you if you don't do this. That's all feels imposing, So, but anyway, yeah, that's my own personal theory on that. But, and also the whole thing with God, I started thinking about that too. I was like, well, what if God, what if, excuse me, losing my voice, I got a cold. What if, if God really, people always say, why doesn't God show himself? Why doesn't God answer my prayers right away? So I started thinking, I was like, well, maybe if he had given us free will and he can see all and he's everywhere all at once and sees all and controls all, if he lets himself be known, that would be taking away our free will, right? We would go crazy. And I was thinking, I was like, yeah, if I felt like, sometimes I feel like the government's always watching me, and I'm like, it drives you nuts. Imagine knowing that God's watching all that. If he knew he existed, it would take away your free will. You can't do that, So I imagine he can't show himself, and the same thing with prayer. Like, he has to answer it and take a long time to answer it, because if he answers it right away, people will know he's there. There always has to be that little bit of doubt to maintain free will. That's my theory on it. I mean, I don't know, but it makes sense to me. But it makes better sense than some of the other crap I've heard over the years. But and all this is in the Bible in so many words. You just gotta, what's that? Read between the lines. You see that T-shirt? I used to see that T-shirt everywhere. What the hell? It had whip marks on the back of Jesus' back or something on the cross, and it said "Read between the lines." Kind of a depressing T-shirt, really. But yeah, so yeah, I can't think of anything else right now. I'm trying to drag this last 3 minutes out. It's the longest 8 minutes ever. and I'm droning on about religious mumbo jumbo that nobody cares about anyway, but these are my personal beliefs. So you can take it or leave it, but I think it gives hope to the whole situation. Like, wouldn't it be nice to think that all you have to do to get into heaven is to not impose your will onto another? That's it. That cover, and laws that that take away a person's free will are kind of BS, I think. Oh, I could go on a good rant right now about the freaking. No, I'm going to save that for next time. About the. I can't stand. Here we go. I'm starting already. I only got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left though. But I don't like the schedule system with the DEA and the whole thing. You got 5 schedules. 5 schedules for freaking for 3 statuses. So you got over the counter, which is fully legal. And you got prescription, which is, legal, but with prescription. And then you got illegal, not available medically at all. So you got 3 statuses. Why do we have 5 schedules? It almost encourages discrimination because I'm on a medication that's a Schedule 2. So I'm like, what does Schedule 2 really mean? I mean, think about it. It's like, it's almost illegal. Schedule 1 is illegal, no medical value. So it's like, so it's almost illegal. We didn't get it there yet, but we're trying to make it illegal. And that pisses me off because it's like, what the hell is the purpose of it? I mean, would you put a diabetic's medication on there or a cancer med and say it's almost illegal or it's almost legal? So you got Schedule 2 and Schedule 4. And Schedule 4 means it's almost completely legal. It's and now they're adding more, I think. They're supposed to get a Schedule 6. I don't even know, but it's just ridiculous. It's like there's 3 statuses. That's all you need. You got legal, over the counter, that would be. Prescription, which, and then illegal. That's all you need. Not available medically. So the other ones, all they do is encourage discrimination against the person on a medication, which is not fair. So, yeah, there's my non-religious rant for the day. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it just pisses me off because that's exactly what happens because you got people out there like cops and stuff that they pull people over and they don't know if it's legal or not, and they're like, what's this? It says on here, on your prescription bottle, amphetamine salts or whatever, and it's like, yeah, and that can't be, or it'll say methamphetamine salts. And it's like, yeah, it is available by prescription. Believe it or not, look up Desoxin. I mean, or Dexedrine or whatever. But it just annoys me because I was born on it. I can't help that I was born on it. I was, in the womb on it, I think, at times. And therefore I need medication now the rest of my life. But I get discriminated against all the time for it. It gets on my nerves. Because if I don't take it, I stay in a permanent down. I don't come back up, as they say. I'm below the normal threshold. But anyway, I got 15 seconds left. So, when you're on a Schedule 2, it's like, well, it's almost illegal. That's how you get, it's like, what is the purpose of it? It serves no purpose. All right, I'm out of time. Adios, everybody. Good morning. Goodbye.